traveled the journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories fade but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day. We'll be back one day. I don't ever really wanna hold back. I got dreams, wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflow that. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. To find what makes you feel alive, that's the only way to live it right.
Does it work?
And now we're all doing our own things, but I'll never forget our goals.
I'm testing out if my voice is capturing. Everything looks fine. I am an unprofessional streamer with a professional microphone. I've actually had it for a long time. I just never bothered using it. Trying to make sure the audio for the game, you can hear the audio, because last time I checked, audio wasn't loud enough for from the game.
Oh.
But at the same time, I don't want it hurting my ears. Oh.
What am I supposed to do with this? Whoa!
Well, I hope that's good enough. Oh, I could also put the volume up on the volume mixer.
Oh.
You know, I think that would help. See what I tell you? I'm not a professional. Alright, so where were you? Are we? Strawberries.
The bridge has broken. Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter.
Oh, what a Saurus?
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state.
That's how we're gonna fix the bridge.
My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament?
Not trendy enough, that's why.
This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost?
The same way advanced civilizations get lost. I have no idea.
Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
What do we do now?
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently.
How did it look? Take a closer look. She kind of reminds me of like Miko's older sister or something.
Let's give it a try.
Shinrun. Let's touch this ancient technology. Oh, I have to use DNA. Hold on, I see that bell. Hey, I got a bell? Not sure what that does.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
You'll be surprised. A lot of people feel that way. Ambition drive. What is this? Oh. I have no idea what I did.
A contented mind is a perpetual feast.
Ooh, I like that echo. But I guess I stepped on something.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
Because I got myself a free chest. Who's shooting me? Rocket launcher down. Don't you know blowing up these back? Especially for my health.
One with the sound. The Fraxidus. It's them again.
And
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your
oh, I thought
arrival.
that was a rabbit flying up in the air.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you. Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
Oh crap. certainly hope so. I just need you to fire something at flower looking things.
Once we reach the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
Now, your usefulness has ended.
I will cut down any threat in your way.
Why, thank you. And huh? For the fish. Oh. Thank you, cutscene. I was about to get that rabbit.
So it can't hurt me.
How do we know if it hurts to begin with? Hmm? Is the effect of the strange time pattern you mentioned?
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament, but aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls.
So aren't you afraid of becoming old? I would.
These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in unimaginable suffering.
Well, I do have a sword. I can cut them down out of their misery.
So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
You got it. Go. can't cut them down. Damn it. Hey, can I touch the water?
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chun-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long the stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me.
Okay, bye.
You need only focus on what you have to do.
Have a nice day. I mean,
What's the matter?
I dreamt of this place.
You dreamed of Hongzhen? It sounds like you did dream of this place.
I dreamt of the Sentinel protecting people.
What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly during that onslaught.
Is that big circle thing a Stargate? Could be.
Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream.
Maybe it's my memory.
It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
I was just joking. It's a Fraxidid's.
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path.
They've laid a trap in Hongzhen.
But every trap has its weak points.
Oh, her alcohol bottle's working. What's this?
Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi. And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen?
It could.
The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen.
He's probably stuck there.
Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Ooh, this is interesting. And the red guy's got stuck here. I was shooting this person here.
The traces end here.
Let's search the area. There should be more clues nearby.
Oh, poor girl, she's gonna get hammered.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
It was Lady Farzan.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Chun-Li, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
North it is. Oh, you saw me. Let me have your weapon. Oh, he actually scared me.
No hesitation. The traces disappeared by the pond.
Rover, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
How dare you!
I'll play you guys later.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
Okay.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You don't need no range attacks.
You two,
Wuthering,
halt!
Wuthering Amber.
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi,
Relax, there are honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you step down from your position and move to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment.
Who might
And
you be?
you, young lady, what shall I call you?
I like how they acknowledge that Rover is her name now.
My name is Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
His uncle who was his Fu's uncle? Uncle Fu? Her no name.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The
How do you know?
magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
The Truth Seeker's Pass?
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
What is she doing there?
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
I'm fine.
He's growing scales.
How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure.
Can you hear that? There's somebody rocking, there's a band rocking out. Oh, and here I was talking to myself then. Thank you. Like I was saying, can you hear that? There's a band rocking out on the side of my house. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We
Mount
need our
Firmament?
sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
Terminate. I didn't know that Waterboy had his own mountain. Well, good for him.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after.
I don't know why that gives me so much anxiety. I'm making sure it doesn't actually pick up on my microphone. And though I didn't worry.
But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung chamber. To get inside Mianlung chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
Too dangerous.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
Yeah, leave it to the old lady.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it.
What, you're not a fighter?
I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
You got it, Madam Farzan.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel?
My best guess is that they didn't kidnap him. He went with them at his own free will.
The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
He saw something in the future, so he's collaborating with them.
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlong Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
This reminds me of Zhongli's fake death.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
Instead of faking his death, he faked a kidnapping.
Noble
And the
Clumple
locals will handle
said,
the rest.
Hello. Sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor.
Shut up, you. I don't need your shenanigans. Your scheming schemester.
I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seekers Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
Beanie.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Firmament. He needs to this. It's not for me. Hey, where the heck's the door?
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jingxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinxi was only a She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
What was that her? She just finished her sentence. That's one thing I like about it, in Genshin. Genshin just cuts off the dialogue right there. Apparently this one doesn't.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xingyi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked.
Oh, speaking of dialogue, 4.8 in Genshin Impact, they're going to add that dialogue thing like in Honkai Star Rail, where you can go back and check the dialogue.
We will need to
But
break
it's only
the
at
3
that-
photon
that
vaults
current
with ranged attacks
game.
first.
Like they do in Star Rail.
Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why? We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truthseeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
Oh no, look at this deer. Poor deer. He's gonna get eaten by a wolf. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chrono sorter. Fine.
We're in this together.
Fortunately, yes, we are with. Wasn't there something up here? Help me. Oh.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Yes, that was my idea. Thank you for stealing it. Yeah, we can put.
Think you can catch up?
Where did you go? Oh, it's that new feature that I never got to try out.
Everyone's safe and sound? Looks like...
Challenge failed. What do you mean? Oh. Oh.
Everyone's safe and sound?
I get it.
Lucky me, lucky you.
That's quite puzzling. If you don't read the instruction.
I see. Are we going to aim the disk's opening at the photon vault in the middle?
Ask the big questions. Please.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's...
Please don't stay too far away from me.
That's not... Ooh, a chest.
My luck seems better with you around.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... They don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. Did they create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Who knows, but we gotta fight him.
Not worth mentioning.
I'm fine, so.
Like this?
Crap.
Embrace the oneness. Decent challenge.
That's why I meant to do my computer. Do some shielding.
One with the sound.
Big nice down. Let's take care of the small fries.
One with the sound.
Oh, slapper.
You will obey.
Thank you so much. I have buffed.
One more time.
Banish all vice.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
I want to have a look at this chest first.
What's it gonna be this time?
Come back, you. I don't think I'm supposed to come this way. No, screw it. Here anyways. Oh, these are higher level.
Like this? Chi lasts evermore. Like this?
You know, I think why most people are like losing interest in Zenless is because of how Withering Wave is. Not as exciting as Wuthering. You know why I'm so interested in this? Because I don't compare it. Even though I do think Wuthering is combat
Remnants
is
of the
better.
past.
Oh, I must hit level 20. On the database, I think. Oh, I know what to do here. I've seen the little thing. Wait, am I supposed to be here? No, I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah, I'm sure.
cherish every gain.
Want to go back? Take me away. Oh. I'm trying to skip 2, 3, and 4. I need to go back to step 1. Chest.
An unexpected discovery.
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
The Court of Bontaine built.
Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them.
That's why the corresponding star has dimmed it.
Yes. We still need the other 2 flare stones to open it. Wait.
I'm waiting.
The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi.
Jean was injured.
She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
Wait, I thought overclocking was a good thing. Or is that on computers only? Oh, I was supposed to come this way. Now I can continue with step 2, 3, 4, and etc.
You will obey.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence... The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So, the Sentinel protected Hongzhen with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal?
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou. So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament.
Indeed. Here. Any way to cure the Sentinel?
There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort.
Hey, that's me.
The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first chronosorter, a man-made resonance object.
It worked?
No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power. We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinshi.
Gotta get that without. Oh.
Another chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this chronosorter.
I didn't need no gunslinger.
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
I have my stamina. There. Yes.
Remnants of the past. We've reached the carrier lift.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
Hold on.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try? So it turned you into a clangbang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
Idiot, I got clang banged. This is the little ice, with the little ice cube named Clang Bang.
The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
Oh.
An unexpected discovery.
Oh, the doggy.
Keep it together.
That's that dog. Oh, I was supposed to come over here and shoot it off. Oh, the thing reset. Gunslinger.
I'll save the day.
Come in handy. I wonder who. Should I use Chico or should I use the white hair guy? I use Chico.
I can feel the power and the flames rising.
Guess I need to do some line grinding. I'm out of XP bottles.
Is that so?
What does it say?
So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel.
I tried ordering some more Dr. Pepper, but they gave me Fanta. From Fontaine. Fontaine. Sounds very painful. I didn't hear what she said.
No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a second resonance awakening.
Oh no. It's a prophecy. Not the prophecy. You have to deal with that in Fontaine.
Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time.
I was gonna say the Court of Fontaine. No, it's the Court of Fontaine. Fontaine? Research succeeded?
Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust. ... One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote.
You know, that is a good question. What is overclocking?
Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening.
It sounds like a good thing.
No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel, and the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order. Rover, do you have an idea?
Nope. Not one.
Jinshi.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt her.
But Changli, you're...
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have her here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
Where's this?
But we already owe Rover a lot.
But you can owe me more. I'm here to find about my past.
As we headed toward Mount Firmament, Rover mentioned a strange dream she had. It may have been a flashback of her lost memories. Rover, Jue, and Mount Firmament. There must be some kind of crucial connection between the three. Rover also has her own reasons for being here.
I see.
Just realized that.
Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinshi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions.
Oh.
The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
Right.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Ooh, got you there.
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind.
However.
That's why I brought Rover here.
Oh.
You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. She's also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true.
Yes, I'm special.
If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
It must be Yankan. Don't remember anything, but I can fight.
thank you, my teacher. Jingshi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
Might be using the court of Vante mechanism.
Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
Chambers of secrets. Apparently. No, I'm the chosen one, but geez.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
Got it.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
1, 2, 3.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
That's not it. Let's go with this one. 1, 2, 3.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
1, 2, 3.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
1, 2. Found it.
It worked. The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
How was I supposed to figure that out? Guessing. Oh, hold on.
Think you can catch up? What do we have here? You can't hide from me.
Yeah, what she said. Can't hide from me. Even though it's not much.
It's a trap. Watch out. Negligence on my part.
Make it fast. Keep fast. Take form.
Together we fight. Take form. Negligence on my part. Negligence on my part.
One is the sound.
Oh, they're using the light version of the rover. What it's called.
One more time.
Now that's a hassle. Feathers incinerate. Together we vanish. Be reduced to cinders.
Reduced to cinders. Something about self-awareness.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
It opened something. Upper level.
cipher key.
Doesn't look like a key, it looks like a bow.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji.
What about you?
Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay.
She even human? Question, are they all human?
Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils.
This car.
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Oh, I thought I saw Scar. Guess this is the hill she's gonna die in.
Changli.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Changli has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way. Like this?
One is the sound. Last chance.
Evils be gone.
Got it.
What's it gonna be this time?
Easy peasy.
cherish every gain.
Oh crap, that scared me. Earthworms. Level 20. Oh, I've already been there. It's just fast travel.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back! I must go tell Lady Xinyi!
Not before I get there.
The Mianlung chamber is open now. You can proceed inside. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you.
How the Fraxis imprisoned your sentinel?
Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber.
How they do it?
They used the chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan. First, to place the chronosorter in the Mianlung chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the Sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the Sentinel would clash with the energy of the chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself.
Did that really make a difference?
What if the Fraxidus modified those chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow.
That would work.
But not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel. After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlung chamber to form a special force field along with those chronosorters. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy, and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds.
Oh,
The
really?
people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the Sentinel. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yes. I will tell you everything.
Yes, Madam Maggie.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraxidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as always. Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through such great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
Me neither.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel.
I was born in a very young age.
But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I'm a seed born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
Is she the daughter of the Sentinel?
No matter what happens or what choices you make, please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have your back. Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered over us for far too long.
Lightning? Only there was a Raiden Shogun.
Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber. The place is directly under Mount Firmament's iconic loon-shaped cliff. I wish you two the best of luck.
Oh, there's Uncle Fu. Oh, I thought I had to talk to Uncle Fu. Nope.
Jinshi, so far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie. I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself.
At the base of the dragon?
Think you can catch up?
The Mian Loom chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
The Mian who?
Embrace the oneness.
You think you can overpower me just because you're 3 levels above me?
What's it gonna be this time?
Connect.
Check. One more time. One is the sound.
No echoes.
Cherish every game.
Oh, there's a big boy. I need to get rid of the bull user first.
Show if one is the sound. Last chance.
Banish all vice. Tranquility.
Need range to go away.
One is the sound. You will obey. Is this the end?
Oh. The rover's down. I repeat, rover's down.
Like this? Embrace the oneness.
One is the sound.
Like this?
Eat it. I need to learn how to dodge more. Jumper. Heal up.
This must be the Mianlong chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest spines.
Water surface isn't moving at all.
Chrono sorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next.
Ooh, I can edit my name. I was slightly embarrassed. Didn't want to be Yan Can. At the HP. Database 28. Once I hit level 21, I get is a 500% 5-star. Ooh, before we can continue, handful? Nope. I can do a temple on the weapons banner. That should be 5 stars. Nope. What kind of 4-star I get? Oh, it's a Discord. Discord. I got plenty of those. Oh, there it is. Done. Free Discord. Free. Be surprised I don't have any better gauntlets. Oh, I actually. Might be good for her. Anyways.
Tranquility. One with the sound.
Oh, girl.
Shadow descends. An unexpected discovery.
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding.
Ooh. It's Zhongli. Oh, of course.
The flare crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater. Let's start with the Chrono Sorter here.
Start with the Chromo Cylinder here.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
You know, it's gonna have to try something. What, am I too far for it? Or... Oh. Hey, the other one's blocked by goons over here.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
No hesitation.
Ooh. One get one free.
Evils be gone.
You can attack me. Up there. Okay, I see what I need to do.
One with the sound. Shadow, follow!
And oh, hi.
One with the sound. None shall whisper.
Banish all vice.
I expect you to come out.
A decent challenge.
Yeah, you better fall.
Embrace the oneness.
One with the sound.
You want me to read in the fight? Got it.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures.
I wonder why they keep dropping me off the wall.
They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a loom, and dark clouds gathered. The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou.
Oh. Well, first of all, I need to get up for a sec. Be back. I am back. This infant is here.
Yes, it's me. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life and never ventured into Hongzhen. Yet even I know of the legend. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel or a revered divine being. It raised me and saved me from certain death. I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me in the first place? Now I understand why. Because I am the Sentinel's resonator. I may not have any extraordinary abilities, but I do possess the temporal program that it accidentally lost. If Jinju ever faces a similar time crisis, I might be the only one who can set things right. In our Sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. That's why it didn't explain. Now may not be the opportunity the Sentinel has been waiting for, but my body cannot hold up much longer. I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle.
As your friend, I don't want to see you suffer.
Give up my duty. I never thought about it. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you, Changli, Xingyi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life, whether out of pity or not, I am truly grateful. The thought of it warms my heart every time. Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me. Even without the title of magistrate, I could never leave Jinzhou behind.
But your wounds.
I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. Saving it means saving myself.
You have to fight the Sentinel.
If there is truly no other option in the end, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, but many will be saved. If it means keeping everyone safe, then I have no regrets giving my own life. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying yet. I am here to fight for a chance at survival, no matter how slim that chance may be.
Not gonna die again?
We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we?
I will help you.
Thank you for placing your trust in me. Come to think of it, many good things have happened to me since you arrived in Jinzhou. Thank you, Rover.
Always here for you.
My teacher Changli told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. As I know you have a special connection with our Sentinel, I need your support in this decision. But don't worry, I'm prepared. This isn't about succumbing to destiny. It's about embracing it fully. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
You're welcome.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around.
This one. Don't know if I can use it. Fine. Dang it, I can't. Fine. Nope. That why I need a water.
One last flare stone to go.
That's it, huh? E. Oh. Would you? Ready for a big battle? The battle of all battles. Yeah, it's just a battle with this big wolf.
Good. Now we can get that flare stone.
Hold on, I need to change teams.
You can trust me to keep you safe.
I'll sell 60. The outside guy, so it's level 74.
Universe in my psyche. One with the sound. One more time.
Please stop moving.
Bad timing. One with the sound. Down with the curtain.
Oh, he's gone.
All set. The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes. I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
Yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna have to fight him. Hearing that he was underwater. And he wasn't frozen. You're on these free.
Jinshi, it has been quite some time.
Or should I say Zhongli's girlfriend?
The Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now? One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture.
I'm sorry, what did she call me?
Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment.
What do you mean by... Arbiter. What should I do?
Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinji, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure. Yet in the midst of crisis, one must act with expedience.
Sure.
For one will soon perish.
Dun dun dun.
One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Myeonlong Chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidas have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Myeonlong Chamber can no longer prolong one's life.
Oh. If you die, what happened? Anyway, I don't know. Can't pronounce that name.
Jinzhou.
Yeah, Jinzhou.
The city of Jinzhou will be no more. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray within this location. The fate of Jinzhou was sealed from that moment on. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the cost of one's own life force. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life will be engulfed in a chaotic storm of twisted time flow.
That's not good. You gotta stop it. What would happen then?
Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist, intertwining joy and sorrow into an eternal blur. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself ceases to exist. It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end to it.
And that would be me.
In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength To freeze the time in Jinzhou at the cost of one's remaining life. In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant future, the people of Wanlong may discover a method to rescue Jinzhou.
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as an option.
Please, forgive me, but I cannot do as you say. A decade, a century. What if nobody comes up with a solution? By that time, the world will have turned its back on this forgotten city. And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. In my deduction, this method proves to be the most effective and stable. Magistrate Jinji, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utmost effort. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold after one's passing.
Or even 1,000,000-fold. How many folds? Trust me. I'm the main protagonist.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. Only when I learned of your actions alongside the court of Savante did it all become clear. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk. You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch in comparison to its true torment. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite for eternity.
That sounds painful.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago? I'm just doing what you've been doing all along. Going against fate to keep Jinzhou safe.
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety.
Safety isn't an option. But if I help her, I'm here for a reason.
You're only here to witness before the right time arrives. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinshi's odds of survival by a fraction. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinshi at the right moment. The moment of her resonance ability's depletion, when she is teetering on the brink of overclocking and near death. Then we may still save her life.
Yes, we do it.
Miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate will be sealed.
I'll do everything I can to keep Jinshi safe.
I should have died a long time ago.
Here it comes.
But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace.
Damn.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now. bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Really now? I guess I'm going to the top. Leave? I'm gonna leave.
Lady Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
Government must be guided by virtue. She, do you keep this in mind?
Yes. Virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like... here. Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light easily lit.
Come on, you have to keep going.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
This entrance leads to one's Sonoro sphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou, and only you can open this Sonoro sphere. The key to Jinzhou's future lies in your hands.
Oh, just my hands alone? Jeez.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from overclocking. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinzhou in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
Giving them an option.
Rover.
There will be no turning back.
I understand. I have made up my mind since before I stepped foot on Mount Firmament.
Yeah, the day I was reborn.
Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature.
Don't worry,
Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Huanglang's safety.
Don't worry, you got the power of friendship on your side.
They deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinshi. As a citizen of Jinzhou. And as Jinzhou's magistrate. Let's begin.
I'm saying so much talking. Jeez. How am I supposed to fight this thing? Not that happened to me.
Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Onwards.
Dang it.
Negligence on my part. Onwards.
Oh, that didn't work on me. What? No fair.
Onwards. Strike fast. Evil be cleansed.
Oh,
So be it.
I'm doing more damage.
Glory knows. Let it end. Take flight.
Got this.
Thunder guide us. Onwards.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinchi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power.
Oh.
Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down. He once said it's not easy to
this is the
become a
plot armor.
candle of light. But I still want to try.
Got hit so many times, but
I
my
want
health
to see
didn't.
if I can ignite a spark
Oh,
of
that's zero.
hope for Jinzhou. The sky beckons.
she overclocking?
Lady Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. This one has heard your decision.
Grab the power. It's yours.
What do you think of this one?
They deserve a fight like you treasure.
Oh, she's overclocking.
The transfer has been carried out as you instructed. Jinshi, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people.
Leave domain? Yes. Wait, hold on. Where's my reward?
Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you.
To address you?
One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Ooh, I get to talk about your past.
I am Jue the Sentinel, the guide of Jinzhou's civilization. Everything about Jinzhou has been stored in my mind. You are my arbiter and my former master.
Former?
In bygone days, I stood by your side as you established Jinzhou City. You tasked me with safeguarding its prosperity.
Wow. Who am I?
This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. All my knowledge came from you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. In the past, one was granted the key to that Sonoro sphere by your hand. you said you planned to participate in history, to make choices and witness the development of civilizations. One had previously requested for permission to transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi, as that is how one is designed to function. Every ounce of my existence, from life to death, and even the passing on of power, is subject to your approval. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
It sounds like I'm some sort of heavenly principle or something. God of all gods. That's the only way I can, like, describe it. Yes, I'm gonna get my butt kicked by the Traveler. About Jinshu's condition.
Since Jinshi has inherited my power, the temporal programs are now complete. Jinzhou is no longer under threat.
Neat.
Jinshi has fully assumed the mantle of leadership. From this day forth, one shall only offer aid when it is truly needed.
Why didn't you tell Jingxi about it earlier?
This situation has been analyzed before, but the number of variables made reaching a safe conclusion impossible.
Fair enough.
To accomplish her goal, Jinshi must possess both strength and confidence. Revealing the truth to her earlier would only add to her troubles and not aid in improving her abilities. Today was not the ideal moment for our destined battle to unfold, but the Fraxidus has remarkably escalated its arrival. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Ask about the current situation in Haagen-Dazs.
The flow of time on Mount Firmament has been restored to its natural pace. But the citizens of Hongzhen must still contend with shortened lifespans should they attempt to depart. Fortunately, with Jinshi's resonance ability, they can stay safe as long as they remain on the mountain. For lack of a better solution, this is the best we can do.
That sucks.
Through countless ages, the imposing Mount Firmament stood firm against the storms. But as spring brings thunder and change, one feels a spark of transformation in the air. The people of Hongzhen have a bright future ahead. One that can be steered in the right direction within mere days with proper leadership.
That's good.
One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
I have no other questions.
You're tacit, Mark. There is something unusual.
Every wake up, someone's asking about you.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before.
Well, about the sentinel I was looking for.
Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Hello there, big one. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
Ah, you didn't miss anything.
It does feel similar to me, but there is some difference.
Do you know what it is?
This entity is unfamiliar to me. As it resides within your tacit mark, one can only assume you granted it access intentionally.
Then who else can answer my question?
Lady Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores?
Yeah, I know those people. I don't.
The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one suggests a visit to that island.
I'll keep it in mind.
Worry not. The Wuthering waves ebb and flow.
The Wuthering waves
send you back to where you belong.
Cue the credits.
One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lady Arbiter. With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.
Ooh, sitting. Boost. 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 Might as well continue to the end. Well, ski down the mountain is optional. Perfect landing. Oh.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. Then, suddenly, they vanished, revealing a distant blue sky. And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess descended from the heavens. With a mere wave of her hand, she brought forth a new season, transforming the streets below. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the magistrate of Jinzhou. When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this place. For
Ah, she's
only
okay.
through death and strife can one truly embrace new life.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
Oh, Scar. That was a great story. Oh. I claim my rewards. When is the 10th? Oh. Ooh. Second constellation. Still not enough. Oh well. Go later. What do you mean? I don't got her. At least not in this account. How long do I have? 15 days. What other girl? Oh, yeah, Miko's older sister. I don't know her name either. Just dubbed her Yai Miko's older sister or something. I've been 15, 20, 6, 27, 28. Oh, far from 80 or something. Regardless, this is where I ended.
All the roads we travel, the journey of our life.
See you guys later.